They just don't have that. Like it's a good draft, but it's like, what is the win condition, right? Like what's the big timing? And it's something that if you listen to Seb, he preaches a lot about. Gold advantage doesn't matter. It's okay. When are you strong? What do you do to win? A best example of that is that Game 4 TI9 Finals, where they push Enigma out of their base, and a minute and a half later, they're on the enemy high ground taking a Rax because they have peaked.
Oh no!
No. Right away, Tipek. He's got the Fairy Fire. It doesn't even matter. He ends up using it too. That feels bad. You don't want to go and have to pop that and still die.
It feels very bad.
Yes.
They're putting Alk off lane. Or sorry, no, he's safe lane. What am I saying? Oof.
Well, they did get 3 bounty runes on Hippomaniacs.
You can see this, just that arrow. Oof.
Nah, it's not
Right on target.
poor guy.
But this is a matchup we see a lot, right? You see the Void Spirit versus Ember here in the mid lane. I think it'll be fairly even. I believe Ember has that slight advantage, right? Against his brother.
Ah, I see what she did there.
No one answers me. Thanks,
it goes both ways. It goes both ways. But yeah, I think Ember has a slight lead. But I have seen this matchup won by both parties. I feel like almost even all 3 spirits just kind of have answers to each other nowadays. It used to be Storm would absolutely dominate Ember, and now you can see Ember. The chains changed. The root mechanic being made into what it is now has really just changed all of Ember's matchups.
Same goes with Storm Spirit getting his pullback buff, so he can actually level it in lane.
And not walk so slow.
Yeah.
That was so annoying to deal with.
I think it's like 55-45 sort of matchup.
Okay. It just really depends on the player.
I feel like
too.
I've seen Void Spirit win the matchup a little bit more than Ember, but you know, all down to the player probably.
Ooh. There's another kill here.
How? What?
I'm not 100% sure. Do we have the Sacred Arrow? Okay.
Yes.
Coming in hot there. You know, one thing I really do like, though, about the side of Creepwave, right? We've got an Alchemist, but this Mirana's going to be able to roam because you have a Timbersaw lane, but also they're going to be able to go and really challenge for the runes, which are so important for this Alchemist.
No, it's the perfect 4 for the match, because you can also stack with. You're free to do whatever the hell you want. And when you have an Alchemist Timber on your team, that is the dream. You have multiple heroes that can take stacks, and to your point, yeah, control the runes, because no one on the team really wants them other than the Void Spirit. He'll focus on the power runes, and Mirana's just kind of free to do whatever he pleases.
Charge out here on the bottom lane. Frost Shield, though, again, we talked about how powerful that can be.
One thing is the Alchemist, I think it's been kind of underrated when it comes to his laning factor for a while now. Now we see people playing it off lane. It goes to show this hero is very tough to fight into underneath Acid Spray.
Nothing like a good water boy.
Oh, he didn't fill it. That was unfortunate. That would have been sick. And that is another example of a free support influencing the game. That would have been an amazing bottle fill and pretty much won the lane for his Void Spirit. Unfortunate.
Well, he's just going to have to hope that he can go and grab one of the other runes when they pop up. But definitely has a bit of an advantage here. Nice courier snipe. There was a courier snipe in the bottom lane already, too, for Crystal, so evening up the score.
It's one of the interesting changes to the game is with the removal of the 2-minute runes. Mid is, and really just laning in general, it's not about kills anymore. It's just about resource management. So if you have more HP mana, like you see the Void Spirit does now, this is lane dominance. This is better than a gank. You are happier with 2 free waves of dominance than getting a kill on the enemy and allowing him to TP back in with full HP mana. Which is so counterintuitive, it feels, from what Dota used to be, but...
I mean, the running joke, too, is whenever, if you're playing position 5, maybe you get killed pretty early on, you're just like, oh, well, it was just, you know, I'm going back to base, and I'm going to go and bring back some items for my core.
Oh, no.
And Xantix's grabbing up that rune.
Yeah.
Very happy.
That's another, like, dying as a support became necessary.
This is looking like a dead Mambos. Alex jumping forward. No, not quite in time here. Muff taking a bit of damage. Let's get a nice bash off, though. So stay away from my Ember. And the bottom lane, they get the kill on Tipek.
Oh dear, are they losing all 3 lanes?
Feels kind of like it.
I mean, Timbersaw obviously won't have the same kind of CS as Troll, but as long as he's getting levels, it's all that kind of really matters.
He hasn't had any fear to go to the lane, honestly. Like, yes, he's escaping, you know, with very few hit points, but at the end of the day, he's escaping. It's exactly what he does.
It doesn't feel good, the fact that I keep on watching that Creepwave at top bounce back and forth between towers instead of just sitting static.
Yeah. Chrysalis has done a really good job in both games, just controlling his lane.
Well, they do get a split on the bounty runes. Arrow coming in, not quite landing on the target it wants, but close enough where I think Curry's a little bit nervous here. Bottom lane, just chasing after Tipek, doesn't have that illusory orb, so one more hit. Oh, there it is, they go. They draw him in with the eyes, and now Muff is forced to just run away from Fishman here. Doesn't have much that he can do.
The one downside of the puck off lane this game is that you are terrible against an Alchemist in lane, especially off lane. You don't have the bonus armor from your tower, and you really just are a low armor hero in general. You can't juke the damage from Acid Spray, so there's just not really much you can do to contest. Plus, again, you're XP-based damage. It's just spell casting. Alk is a 900 HP hero.
He is a large boy. I like how aggressive Xantix has been playing this mid lane too. Like, he's really been forcing Mampos to play a little bit scared, and I think like the mental game in mid is very, very important. But does get the regen rune on the Ember Spirit, so he's got to be very, very happy about that.
Yeah, it's kind of how you want to play the matchup.
Uh-oh. Bottom lane. Fishman's here, though. He's got Frost Shield. Mambos, though, trying to get a gank off. He doesn't manage to go and grab him. Be able to go root a couple of these heroes into place, but look at these rotations. They want to protect him. Muff has to be careful. A couple of these leaps coming out from the Mirana. Final hit, not enough damage. Very, very close, so Alex will be forced to back off. Now Mambos walks into Fishman here. Oh, wow.
He got his ult.
He got it. Indeed. Fishman next to fall. So he's got that chemical rage up. Arrow coming in hot, lands over onto Mambos. This is looking like a dead Ember Spirit, or is it? No, he's actually going to be able to remnant himself away. The rotation coming down now from Sani. They'll be able to turn back around over onto this Mirana. They'll find the kill. Another charge coming out. This is a very strange fight because it seems like people are just going in one by one.
Yeah, and it's so much free space for Xantic now. The troll comes mid, but that means Timber has the free space top. Yeah, it's just the rotations are a little too early on the side of Hippos. Like, once you TP that many heroes, you need to effectively team wipe for it to be value. Instead, you just sort of pressure Chrysalis, but he's fine. He's still full HP. That was on the catapult waves.
Yeah.
So top is almost dead tower. Mid got half HP on tower for a kill on Lich.
By forcing that rotation, it feels like as a team you didn't address the Timbersaw lane. Because you have both Puck and Ember Spirit who can do certain things about Timbersaw lanes because they're so mobile. They just work around the hero and burst down the creep wave. You've seen tons of Ember Spirits just TP up to that top lane, clear it, and then jump back to the Remnant, you know?
That was a good rotation. At least they found themselves in the Mirage. So is it just that their timings are off, guys? Because it seems like you kind of like what they're doing, but what consistently I keep hearing you guys say is I would like that, you know, maybe a little bit sooner, or, you know, maybe just a little bit later.
It's to use I'll try and help. I forget sometimes from the European region. Use a football analogy. They're ball chasing. You know, the game of football is elegant. You got to play in the right positions and wait for your opportunity to strike. You can keep killing supports all you want, but these are not the heroes that you need to concern yourselves with.
Look how long it's taking them, and they're not going to be able to get the kill on Fishman. They're going to be able to turn it right back around again. Double damage coming up from Xantix. They even go and use the Dream Coil, but you're going to lose the Puck. You no longer have the Dream Coil that you have to watch out for.
He juked the Remnant, which is real nice. Otherwise, that's a double kill. You saw Xantix. He canceled. He's like, I'm going to kill Spirit. No, make sure I get the Puck. Remnant just a little left. Would have saved his Lich too.
It probably stems from, okay, so imagine that bottom lane just goes better for the Puck. They don't die as much to this Alchemist. Then there isn't the team communication of, guys, we need to shut down this Alchemist. That communication and that pressure on your mid laner to do something about that, he doesn't rotate bottom. Instead, he plays top, kills the Siege Wagon wave. They don't lose the top tower right away, you know? These things have a tendency of snowballing.
The draw in. Xantix is in position, though, with the double damage. It's going to get held into place.
This is the thing, though. You're also feeling pressured, right? It's like the free farming Alk at this point. You're like, we got to do something, but it's counterproductive when you panic.
ATF is doing Timbersaw things.
Oh, what an arrow.
Wow.
Right
Well played, well
on
played,
target.
well played.
And Troll's gonna try and continue to push up top. I wouldn't panic. You're gonna have Battle Fury soon on Alk, sure, but the hero only gets really spooky at like that third item. It's more about finding him in the jungle, stopping his stacks, killing enemy towers.
Bowstream Quail gets
Nice
dropped out with the
arrow.
silence, but the Chain Frost getting
Oh,
a couple
God.
nice bounces here. This is not looking great. Mambos will go down to the Chakra. Muff over here on the side is going to get held into place. They'll find the kill. Tipic now trying to run away from ATF. He's just chonking away at him. Is he going to go for the dive there? It looks like he tried to, but wasn't able to. There's going to be a root up over here onto the Marauder. Look at it. Look at Amar. Amar, the fella, trying to get in there, and he's not going to be able to. Xantix drawing right back in. Nice arrow followed up from Alex. They just need to put a little bit more damage over here onto this troll. We'll go and grab ourselves a bounty rune on the way, get a little snack along the road. Do have to be careful though, Sani is nearby. Xantix feeling pretty hungry for this. Gonna go throw the Aether Remnant. It's a little short.
Curry is yelling at Sani in that moment. Get out of the way.
Move, move, move.
But it just feels like, once again, there's just too many heroes that don't do enough. You know, Spirit Breaker, CM, Puck. They do the damage of their abilities, and that is it.
Oh,
And it's not enough.
Muff gets dragged right back in. Sandy now is going to get the bedroom eyes here from Fishman as he draws back the Crystal Maiden.
Oh
Nice
my
arrow
God,
over on the side.
again.
And Alex with these arrows. What is up with that today?
How?
Mambos gets taken down.
A regular Robin Hood out here. That is absurd. He's like 5 for 5. Steph Curry.
Did you get that reference?
I'm surprised.
From the logo.
I do know that one at least. I'm surprised that Kyle
That's not the
didn't say Legolas instead of Robin Hood. You know? Thought a Lord of the Rings reference was right up his alley.
And I watched all the Russell Crowe movies recently.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's a solid reboot of Robin Hood. I still prefer Men in Tights, but it's a solid flick.
Oh, Mel Brooks, what a guy. Yeah, look at this Mambos, right? Oof. Perfect. Absolutely.
It's kind of wild how long Dave Chappelle's been famous.
Kitty!
By the way. What? Oh God.
Oh my God, I love it.
All right.
I like cats.
So, I was told during the break I needed to be better
Oh yeah. Who told you that?
at
Kyle?
maintaining a positive attitude. And
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
do.
try that right now. So, Hippomaniacs, your back's up against the wall. You've lost all 3 of your tier 1s. It's 12 minutes in. You're down 7k gold. Alchemist has a Battle Fury. What do you do to get back into this?
Tell us, coach.
Production says smile, which
Ooh.
again,
Again,
God.
right into it.
Okay, let me think. What's Troll got?
Nothing.
Oh God. Okay, you're gonna smoke. We're gonna smoke. We're gonna place deep wards, enemy side of the map. We need to make some sort of move around the mid tower. We've got to kill the Marana and the Lich because this. You got to kill the archers, right? Any good military mind knows the cavalry flank, kill the archers, win the day. That's what we got to see here.
Okay. Okay, I can dig it.
That it could work too. Dig a tunnel from the tier 2 mid to the enemy territory.
Maybe I hope they drop the shovel.
Yeah, right.
somewhere.
Do they have the shovel?
They
do.
have a shovel. Seni has it.
Alex.
Okay.
Alex
They're
and
missing
Sandy
a
both
tier
have
1
shovel.
item as well. At 13 minutes. Not a great sign.
Yeah. It's the concept is there. It's just there's better heroes for the lineup. Oh, hang on.
Yo-Yo of Death
Oh,
Arrow.
oh.
No, Tipecki's got his dancing shoes on. He just jukes out of the way. Frostbite coming now. They buy a little bit more time. They finally get the kill over onto Xantix. And now over on the other side, Fishman trying to hold this troll into place. He is going to pay for it with
Oh,
his life
God.
as then he lets it go in the back
Fishman.
lanes. But
Oh
look at this
my
ultimate.
God.
Finally, we saw in a couple other series where he was having a lot of trouble getting off the ulti to do anything. And by God, it did great. Chakram coming in hot too. We'll take them up. ATF, how do you stop him? How do you get this guy to go away?
Comes the arrow. Here it comes.
Come on,
I
Alex.
can feel it. Oh,
Alex?
he knows. He's lining it up. There it is. Oh.
Oh, it's fine. He meant to do it. He just wanted the vision because in comes ATF. He wants this kill. And he'll turn back around. He uses the ultimate. He wants to try to fight, but they can just kite him so easily. This is not looking good, Kyle. Earn charge taken down. Alex turns right back around, gets the kill on Curry. Looks like they're going to lose the Mirana too, but this Timbersaw is just a yo-yo of death right now because look who else is back. Got Cristala's back. Mambos, he's trying to just run it out, trying to get away, but he can't run from his brother. His brother's going to go right back and get the kill. ATF finally to fall. As now Fishman, he's silenced up, is going to walk right into the Crystal Maiden. And now Tipek, though, trying to run out. Muff being held into place, but the Frostbite also holding the Xantix into place. Crystal's Courier does get killed. That's a pretty big deal here as Muff getting a couple of these hits off. Frostbite followed up. And this is looking like they will be able to finally take down Ads.
I think he lost his full manta there. Yeah.
It wasn't a Manta, it was the Sanj.
Oh, he went SNY, okay.
Yeah, he went SNY.
So he lost more items on the Courier than CM currently has in his entire inventory. In terms
Leave her alone, okay? She's a single mom taking care of everyone. Life is hard. It's COVID time, Kyle, you know? It's not her fault.
That's a good point.
Yeah, maybe we need to
Look at those
start
bounces.
sending out regular gold packets. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, is that mid-game? Is he? Whose team does he play for?
I don't care, but I'm a huge fan now.
I love fuzzy cats. I wish I was not allergic. Anyway, so yeah, this is one of those
Muff?
scenarios. Oh, that's Fishman's cat. So yeah, he's just chilling with him during the game. All he's got to do is press ulti anyway, right?
No, I mean, he's been using the eyes, you know, the sinister gaze,
Yeah.
drawing them in.
It's just so hard. Hippomaniacs, they've got all this burst damage, but you can't kill any of the 3 cores. So it's a hard game.
I mean, you can. It just takes forever to do it.
Yeah. It's just suboptimal synergy for their 3-4-5. Like, again, Spirit Breaker, you need more burst. You need more damage output.
I'm sorry, is our puck going Earn?
Yeah, that was his first item, pre-boots.
Okay. I just saw 3 different heroes that could go Spirit Vessel.
What is this? Just
got
chasing
no remnants.
All right, dodge the
He's
point
blocked.
blanket.
He's blocked it!
No.
Not like this! All right.
I'm very curious about what made them choose Spirit Breaker. You know?
Into
Over
Timbersaw,
any
yes.
4 position? Because Spirit Breaker just doesn't give you damage.
Oh, the arrow lineup right on the mark here. Not as many bounces as Fishman would have liked,
Help
but
him. Stay invis. Do they have detection? Yes.
yes.
Yes, they do.
ATF, though. More than happy to just blow up Senny here. And they're on the hunt, too. They're looking for something else. Curry off in the corner.
Cristales is just like, bros, I'm vibing. Can we just chill? And this is another example of the power of exponential growth. Well, not exponential, compound growth. Again, all you investors out there. That's why, 7% a year is 100% in 12 years because of compound interest. So
I
keep
just
that
know
in mind.
JJ will get really angry if you use the wrong one, so make sure that you're correct on this.
Which one?
He hates the exponential growth when
Yeah.
it's incorrectly. Knoxville
I do that
also
all
does
the
not
time. Yeah.
like that either.
Do you know I started doing it more when they told me how much?
I
they
believe that
disliked it?
100% because you are a troll, sir.
My favorite thing to tell Nahaz is that it's well-known supply can influence demand.
Ooh, this troll doesn't even have a chance to hit that ultimate button to try to stay alive or anything. And now this Crystal Maiden is taking a little spin up in the air before she's eventually chopped down in her prime.
Cristales has a BKB. It's 18 minutes into the game.
12K net worth lead
farm
right
bottom.
now. Oh, why not? It's juicy farm there. Don't want to give up that tower. You've got all your towers up still on the side of Creepwave.
Well, on the plus side, this game continues this way. Chrysalis is going to be 6 slotted very quickly.
That'll be very exciting. We like exciting Dota.
In which case,
Not so exciting for Hippos.
So, Cap, what does Hippomaniacs have to do here?
I think they're pretty much reliant on some big throws from Creepwave.
How big?
Gargantuan is a word I don't use very often in
Paint us a picture.
broadcasts, so
Paint us a picture, Cap. Tell us exactly how things need to
go
go
ahead
down.
and take that Alchemist and Bloodlust him.
Okay.
Then have him pop BKB.
Okay.
Then give him Undying's Flesh Golem ability.
Okay, all
and
right, all
then drop a Giant's Ring.
We got to go real late for that, though, Cap.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think that's Hippomaniacs' best chance to actually win
That's
this
true.
game. Is probably stretch this out like mega late, where somehow the Alchemist is like, I don't have any more items I can buy, guys. Like, I guess I'll start giving you Aghanim Scepters.
That's actually very scary, though, too. If he's handed out
Oh,
ads
no, it
like
is.
it's Halloween.
That's what Kyle was talking
come
about
on.
when it comes to the fact that... okay.
Blade Mail buys him a little
Got
more
him.
time. They do
Nice.
manage to take down Fishman, but doesn't matter. They're going to end up losing Muff. And while this is going down, Sunny is taking a lot of damage here from Chrysalis. So he finds himself a very dead maiden. Adds into position here. This puck is taunted, and that's a double kill now for ATF. Mambo's just trying to run away. Can he do it, though, is the question, because they're hot on his heels. They need to go and throw out a remnant or something. The Yules will come into play
Oh,
with
no.
the arrow.
no.
Everything in the kitchen sink. It's a triple kill for ATF.
He could have jumped.
They're just so strong. I feel like the EHP is once again heavily in favor of the Creepwave lineup. Like, how do you kill Timber Alk, Void Spirit? Like,
That's the
let
question
alone
they're
all of
asking
them.
themselves right now, I'm sure.
Like the trouble with the 3, 4, 5, even Ember Spirit, the damage output's just not there. Especially even with Troll rushing a Battle Fury. I don't think that's bad, but like to get kills, it feels like you needed like an Ember Deso, a Troll Diffusal at like 12 minutes into the game. And then you actually have the DPS where, oh crap, like a Spearbreaker charge into an ult, like that's a threat, that's a kill on somebody.
With the way he's been playing so active, I kind of wish he had changed item builds. Just swap them from last game. Battle Fury Jug for last game to
Yeah.
have him scale into late game.
Yep.
This game, I think Maelstrom was the play. We saw Miracle go in that matchup.
Yeah, against the
Troll
Timber.
versus Timbersaw. How do you pressure this guy early? You give yourself magic damage because your constant hits, all physical, not very high damage. Timbersaw loves that crap.
That's a really good point, actually, because the Javelin pickup, the magic damage proc, actually threatens the Troll. And we saw them kill Troll, like Timbersaw rather, a couple of times because of that. That's a really good point. Because you're effectively just trying to... Going Battle Fury makes sense if you're ahead, because then you can pressure map and sort of keep up with Alk. But if you're behind, you can't catch up against an Alchemist.
Hold that thought as we do have a fight breaking out. Muff will be taken down as Sauce. He's got that stun up. Will jump right over onto Spec. They just have too much lockdown. This poor puck cannot get away. That's not something you usually say about a puck. A puck can usually manage to find some way to be slippery, but he's just had a very rough time this game. And it just always feels like Creepwave is one step ahead of them. Oh no, Curry. Right into Adzantix, into the Remnant, into the... Oh, the arrow does come out, but he manages to get the ultimate off, so he'll buy himself a little bit more time. Mambo says here, the root is in place. Crystal Maiden letting it go, trying to just nuke him down, but Curry still will fall as they just walk out of the Crystal Maiden ultimate. And she gets taunted right back up again, Ads being frostbitten, but it doesn't matter. It's a double kill again for ATF as Crystal is just in their base.
Oh
that
my
arrow! What
God.
are these arrows, Alex? Just...
Yeah.
GG gets called. They've had enough of a
Yeah.
beaten.